Madison Keys, a tennis star known for her powerful play and inspiring journey, has captured the attention of fans around the world. In this video, we explore the life of Madison Keys, including her boyfriend, her age, her supportive parents, and her remarkable lifestyle. We also take a look at her impressive net worth and career highlights, offering a complete biography of this incredible athlete. Get to know the woman behind the racket and her path to becoming one of tennis's most celebrated players. Madison Keys is an American professional tennis player. She has been ranked as high as world number 7 by the WTA, achieved on October 10, 2016. Keys has contested a Grand Slam tournament final at the 2017 U.S. Open, competed at the 2016 WTA Finals, and was a semi-finalist at the 2016 Rio Olympics. Born 1995, age 29 years, Rock Island, Illinois. Parents: Christine, Rick. Height: 5'10". Nationality: American. Weight: 146 pounds. Turned pro February 17, 2009. Handed right-handed. Madison Keys' net worth $8 million. Personal life: Keys has said that she looks up to Roger Federer because of his class and his positive attitude on the court. Venus and Serena Williams were also two of her favorite players growing up. Although she first liked Venus for her tennis dresses, Keys also later admired Serena for her efforts in the fight to bridge the prize money gap between men and women in tennis. She was also a big fan of her future coach Lindsay Davenport as well as Kim Clijsters. Keys is very close friends with Sloane Stephens and Coco Vandeweghe. She hugged Stephens after losing the 2017 U.S. Open final and jumped into Vandeweghe's lap after beating her in the 2017 Stanford Classic final. Keys is biracial, as her mother is European American and her father is African American. Nonetheless, she prefers to be recognized for who she is rather than her race, saying, "I don't really identify myself as white or African American. I'm just me. I'm Madison." Keys is an ambassador for Fearlessly Girl, an organization dedicated to fighting bullying and cyberbullying, with a focus on reaching out to high school girls. She co-hosted the first summit for the group with founder Kate Whitfield in her hometown of Rock Island in 2016. In February 2020, Keys relaunched Fearlessly Girl into a non-profit organization called Kindness Wins. In its mission statement, the organization is described as a platform for kindness, with special emphasis on kindness to self, kindness to youth, and kindness to others in times of struggle. Kindness Wins looks to partner with other similarly minded groups and to provide grants and support to people who are making the world a better place. In November 2024, she married Bjorn Fratangelo, himself a former ATP Top 100 player, whom she has been dating since 2017. Early life and background: Keys was born on February 17, 1995, in Rock Island, one of the Quad Cities in northwestern Illinois. Her parents Rick and Christine are both attorneys, and her father was also a Division III All-American college basketball player at Augustana College. She has an older sister named Sydney and two younger sisters named Montana and Hunter, none of whom play tennis. Keys's passion for tennis started at a young age. Her interest in the sport arose from watching Wimbledon on television when she was 4 years old. Keys asked her parents for a white tennis dress like the one Venus Williams was wearing, and they offered to get her one if she started playing tennis. Her father said that after this bargain, all did was try to hit balls into the next yard, home runs. Keys started playing tennis at the Quad City Tennis Club in Moline. She began taking lessons regularly at 7 and began competing in tournaments at the age of 9. When she was 10 years old, she moved to Florida with her mother and younger sisters so that she could train at the Evert Tennis Academy founded by John Evert and also partly run by his sister, International Tennis Hall of Famer Chris Evert. At first, John said that he thought she was very athletic, a raw talent physically. She definitely needed to be cleaned up with her strokes. Keys noted that her game was very different when she was starting out at the academy compared to how it is as a pro, saying, "I didn't like ground strokes, I didn't like long points that much, so I would just run into the net and try and volley." Nonetheless, Keys's coaches had high hopes for her. Chris said, at 12 years old, "She's pretty much an all-court player. She's not one-dimensional, which is pretty rare in this day and age, Career. Juniors. When Keys was 12 years old, she went 23-2 in her girls' 12s matches, including a perfect 19-0 in 2007. Her most notable title was a victory at the 12 and under Junior Orange Bowl. At the age of 13, Keys began competing in 18 and under ITF events. In January 2009, she won the Copa del Café, a high-level Grade 1 tournament in Costa Rica, to become the first American winner of the girls' event in its 26-year history. Later that year, her coach John Everett remarked that she's got weapons at a very young age. Most of the top players in the world have weapons, but it takes some time to develop them. Madison at the age of 14 can hit her serve or her forehand as big as most of the girls, and some of the top girls on the Pro Tour. As a 15-year-old, Keys played in just 5 ITF Junior Circuit events, instead opting to play in 8 ITF Pro Circuit events over the same period. Her best result that year was winning both the singles and doubles titles at the Grade B1 Pan American Closed ITF Championships, which is the highest level of regional tournament on the Junior Tour. After the 2011 U.S. Open, Keys moved to the Pro Tour full-time. She was ranked number 16 in the ITF Junior rankings at the time, a personal best. At this stage of her career, she was already 5 feet 10 inches, serving at 115 miles per hour, 185 kilometers per hour, and could hit strong forehand and backhand winners.